And we're back already. Keep sipping on your coffee while enjoying our next session entitled Swisscom, Our Journey with Conversational AI. I'm delighted to welcome Roger Dill, the product owner at Swisscom, and Andy Peart, Chief Marketing and Strategy Officer at Artificial Solutions, and they will tell us much more. Welcome, Roger, Andy, over to you.
Hello there. Thank you very much, Stephanie. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining this live webinar. As Stephanie said, my name's Andy Peart. I'm a director at an AI software company called Artificial Solutions, and I'm delighted to be joined on this virtual stage by Roger Dill, one of our most exciting European customers. So over to you, Roger, just to say hi, and then I'll just pick up with a little bit of an introduction. But Roger.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, my name's Roger Dill. I'm the product owner for the dialogue management systems here at Swisscom in Switzerland.
Cool, thank you. So we're here today to talk about the future of conversational AI and why it's transforming both our personal and our business lives. It was interesting to hear Dagmar's presentation, in the previous talk, and she was making the point that AI is not really yet truly sentient, probably doesn't have a conscience, but nonetheless, it has real, genuine business value now. And that's what we're going to be talking about over the next 15, 20 minutes. Chatbots, virtual assistants, digital employees, conversational UIs, whatever name you wish to call them, have really reached a peak of interest in the enterprise. And it's widely recognized now that conversational AI is perhaps the most common use of AI in the enterprise. Indeed, Gartner, that well-known industry research company, estimates that there's already been a 400% increase in customer service interactions that are handled by conversational AI. And I guess that's hardly surprising, as they also go on to predict that by 2025, organizations that have embedded AI as part of a multi-channel customer engagement strategy will elevate their operational efficiencies by 25%. So quite a compelling kind of business stat as to why you should be considering conversational AI. But what exactly is it? What is conversational AI? Well, in simple terms, it's basically a form of AI that allows people to speak to technology, to websites, to applications, in fact, a wide range of different devices and applications in a human-like, intelligent and conversational way. But I guess this begs another question, perhaps even more important, which is, why should you care? Why, as an enterprise, does this matter? Well, quite frankly, because your customers care. Increasingly, people are expecting to be able to speak to technology and for that technology to understand them, whatever language they speak in, whatever terminology they choose, whatever channel they wish to engage. And conversational AI is really driving a paradigm shift in which the burden of understanding moves through to technology away from you and I as humans. Why should we need to know the features and functions of technology? Why can't technology understand us? But how is it being used in business? What's its implications? And how do you go about implementing it? Well, rather than me talk from a vendor angle, I'd like to hand over to Roger to share the Swisscom journey. Roger, over to you.
Thank you, Andy. I'm just going to share my screen here so that you can understand what I'm talking about and also see a little bit more. To set the stage, Swisscom is Switzerland's largest telecommunication and TV provider. We serve 2.75 million private customers, but we also offer a broad range of outsourcing services like connectivity, hosting, telephony, etc. to our business customers. Swisscom has 19,300 employees and generates a yearly revenue of about 11 billion euro. In today's presentation, I'd like to cover the reasons why we started to introduce conversational AI and our vision, how it could all look like. I'll also tell you about some of the challenges we faced on our journey, as well as the results we achieved so far. If there is still time, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our plans for the future. So, why did we start the journey? When we look at the latest trends, we see that our world is changing how we interact with computers. We go from using a machine towards having a conversation with it. We observe that mankind prefers not to adopt to the machine, but machine rather must adopt to human. We get an idea how this can look like by checking out how technology advances. The longer, the more we see that it evolves towards user-centered design, and it gets easier to use day by day. New products are presented almost weekly. Technical possibilities like computing power, display quality, and so on, they reach unexpected heights. At Swisscom, of course, we wanted to make best use of them, so we decided to develop a vision. Further specific requirements we wanted to take into account in our vision are, of course, directly related to the telecommunications industry customers. The questions and requests we receive from our customers cover a broad range spectrum of topic. The sheer mass of service requests is sometimes hard to handle, and the increasing number of channels we want to serve makes the environments very complex. Let me now show you in a little movie what this vision looks like. We need an approach that is easy to use because it feels natural. Customers are used to be on the road, so we must serve them when and where they choose. We have a broad range of products, therefore we want to cover a multitude of topics. This is why we ask ourselves, what if computers could understand us? Of course, we also need to have a central view on our business processes, so transparency is and seamless integration is as important for our employees as for our customers. Eventually, we gave our vision a name. It's called Plato, the dialogue platform. And here's a short demo of what it would look like.
Ich möchte gerne den Status von meiner Bestellung wissen.
Meine Ware ist verschickt worden, sie wird in den nächsten 2 Tagen bei euch ankommen. Kann ich sonst noch etwas für euch machen?
The goal to make this vision a reality drives us every day. But of course, the challenges are not that easy. Our customers' expectations are higher than ever, and we don't want to disappoint them. Therefore, we need our services to be always on. We want them to be available on the channels which the users select. We need to provide a continuous, seamless experience. We still want to have expert staff available to solve complex problems while not wasting their expertise on simple standard requests. And we want to fully support smart assistants. Now, language is the most powerful, useful, and effective communication technology ever, period. I guess no other statements would summarize our beliefs better. It sounds so easy, but in Switzerland, this comes with specific extra challenges. You might know that we have to support 4 languages at a time: German, French, Italian, and English. And when we speak about German, it's especially important to understand that Swiss German is unfortunately not just one German dialect, but it comes with totally different grammatical rules and has no agreed orthography. Our next step was obviously to not only dream about it, but to start to make this vision reality. So we started to build and design the dialogue platform. Plato combines automatic speech recognition, natural language understanding, and dialogue management, and it consists of best-of-breed components woven together to boost the conversational experience. Also, we want to consider available information from CRM, ERP, product databases, and so on, so to use it just as a human would do. To make or to buy was, of course, one of the main questions we had to answer when we planned the creation of Plato. As I already mentioned, we came to the conclusion to choose best of breed for every software component in use. They should cover the following main technical aspects. On-premises infrastructure due to our high data security standards. Secondly, we want to use cloud infrastructure wherever possible to give our software engineers the possibility to work in a modern setup and use the latest features. And we want to follow a use case-based approach with no need to build up a fully fledged environment, but deliver just what we need. For ASR, for example, we currently use Azure for the standard languages, but for Swiss German, we trained Caldi to support it, the language since Microsoft was not able to do it at that time. For dialogue management, we looked at various solutions and came to the conclusion that Teneo offers many features we would like to benefit from. Some of these are the multi-language support, addressing our specific multilingual culture, and the Teneo language resources, which gives us a chance to have an easy start with little or no training data, as well as the scripting capabilities to easily integrate with other components. Now, I also promised you to give you insights on what we have built. So here's an overview of the main initiatives where Teneo and the Dialogue platform are currently in use. For customer care, we are building a voice-enabled IVR system which transcribes the user's utterances and take the most appropriate action based on conversational AI. The project is about to be launched in November this year. In case you wonder, it's more than just an intent-based routing, but we're actually building fully automated self-care cases which are totally voice-enabled. Similar to that, but using text and chat technology, is our Neo chatbot, which is currently live and covering all incoming messages on SMS, WhatsApp Business, as well as Apple Business Chat, and the chat requests on the website. We're also planning to add this chat to our Swisscom mobile phone app. We managed to increase the number of completed dialogue flows by 25% compared to the clickbot approach we had in the beginning. The resolution rate for automated flows is even 50% higher compared to the rate we had before using these capabilities. We're currently integrating a retrieval system and will be adding further use cases continuously, thus raising the automation level. But our challenges are not only in the customer care area, we also want to have an impact with Plato on our product range. As mentioned in the introduction, our TV service is a very successful branch of Swisscom. You all know what today's TV experience is about. You turn it on, tune to the channel of choice and enjoy. But we wanted to take this to a new level. Let me therefore show you another conversational UI use case.
Here it is, your new Swisscom box. It gives you access to a universe of content and finds your favorite TV program from hundreds of sources. All you have to do is talk to it. Just say, "Hey Swisscom," and off you go. Hey Swisscom, turn on the TV, turn it down, turn it up, go to CNN, start Netflix, search for Family Guy, sport, crime shows, Brad Pitt movies. But that's not all it can do. It can also play your favorite music, control your lighting, and even tell you what tomorrow's weather will be like.
Cloudy all day.
All of this in your Swisscom box. Discover it now and start your life together. Your new Swisscom box. So much more than TV.
I hope you enjoyed this short video. We built the solution from scratch within 6 months, and we were able to support all 4 languages from the beginning without having any training data at hand at the beginning. Just recently, we have seen an increase of the load from 25,000 up to 50,000 requests per day within 4 days, and we did not have to do any major adjustments to the setup needed. And let me assure you, this is not the end. The journey just started. So thanks for being a part of this ride, and thank you for your attention.
Hey, Roger, thank you so much for sharing your Swisscom's conversational AI adoption journey in so detail. Astonishing how you're handling 18 million requests per day across 8 channels while plugging into all the backend systems and having an even more visionary roadmap. So yeah, to all of you, if you have any questions for Roger and Andy, please follow them into the Lounge Networking speaker Q&A room. The link to that room is again going to be dropped in the session chat right now. So please follow them there. And there you can ask any questions that you like. And here we will be taking a very short break because we're already running over time. So we'll be back in a minute or so with the next session. See you shortly.